The real estate management can be defined as some process to operate and maintain the real estate to get the objective of the owner of the property. The real estate agency is one of the process that goes to help the gap between the estate owner and the buyers. Real estate agent is a person that involves in field of estate management, and also they known as a middle person between the owners of the property and the buyer that want to buy, to list, or to help the client to find the property on behalf of client. In this profession of the estate agent is controlled by the board of real estate agent at present. The purpose of the study is about the challenge of becoming a successful real estate agent. In order to get the data from this study, the interview session will be with the estate agent will be used to get the data information to complete the study. The prominent statement in this study is the number of estate agents is the one factor that contribute that the country in Malaysia that have the successful estate agent. Based on the website, the number of the estate agents that have registered in Malaysia in 1793% that are registered, but the private that don't have record how many percent that attached with the former successful estate agent in Malaysia. Secondly, is with the experience of work also the main problem during the determine the successful estate agent. The work experience is the one factor that determines the estate agent the practice to become a successful estate agent in Malaysia. Based on our learning, the experience of the estate agent are different with the another estate agent because they have their own way to be a successful in their life. For example, some people say as the estate agent when they selling the median price of the property, it shows that he has been a successful estate agent. In this study, there are two objectives to complete the study. There are two objectives will cover for this study. This is the first one to identify the challenge faced by the successful estate agent, and the number two to know what the criteria for successful estate agent in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wanwa Yuni binti Muhammad Noor. I will continue the presentation about the challenges into a real estate agent. First challenges, which is a great fee. One of the responsibilities that an estate agent has for a client who has appointed time to work in the real estate market is to sell the owner's property on the owner's behalf. The estate agent is tasked with finding a large number of prospective purchasers and negotiating the best possible price for the home. The fee for the agent must be paid by the owner of the property involved in the transaction that must take place. However, this problem emerges in situations in which purchasers are also forced to pay cash. In most cases, unauthorized agents are the one engaged in this activity. According to the Bovia 2017, all of the fees paid for services performed, regardless of whether it's for sale or rental, are laid out under Schedule 7 of the Valuer at present at estate agent's rule, and it is needed to impose only one party, that is buyer or seller. Next, challenges, which is bad communications. Non-verbal communications is more difficult than verbal communication because it consists of body language and signals given when listening to others communicate. Meanwhile, written communications is the written word, and the most fundamental positions in a company require employees to have strong written communication skill. As a real estate agent, their interaction with clients are not limited to verbal and non-verbal communication, but also includes written communications due to their use of social media. The third challenges, which is agent not revealing known property faults. With regard to the real estate agent not disclosing no property fault, there are certain real estate agents who, for the benefit of the clients, do not disclose the fact that they are aware of property offences. Recognize that the real estate agent is under no obligation to inform each potential purchaser about the property. Even though the quality faults are not visible to the human eye, it is not responsibility of the agent to reveal any imperfections in the property. If you are dealing with a real estate agent or any other professional who is not revealing no property defect, it is crucial to address the matters immediately with them. Fourth, dishonesty. As a real estate agent, they have no shame in discussing elements of their professions that have room for improvement and might help it become more competitive. Despite the fact that there is always potential for service improvements, they have established a foundation in which customers have faith in the ability to their agents to guide them through every stage of the transactions. When it comes to existing home buyers, and ensure that they receive all of the services they require to successfully complete the purchase, real estate agents are not the greatest group to turn to. He is certain that consumers have the misconceptions that real estate agents are dishonest and do not have the client's best interest in mind while making business decisions. Next challenges, which is intense competitions. Individuals who have their sights set on becoming successful real estate agent face a big challenges in the form of stage competition. Aspiring agents need to put in extra work to differentiate themselves in this competitive market. In order to differentiate themselves from the competitions, they will need to devise efficient tactics for the creation of leads, establish robust referral networks, and constantly give great service. Next, building a client base challenges. The main challenge for rising real estate agents is building a client base. To develop leads and turn them into clients, agents need to put in time and effort into networking and prospecting from scratch. It necessitates utilizes a mix of successful marketing technique, building a significant web presence, and becoming close friends with locals. And the last challenger is extensive knowledge and continuing education. Achieving success as a real estate agent presents significant challenges due to the extensive expertise and ongoing education requirements. Real estate agent must have a true awareness of real estate law, contracts, financing options, market trends, and other topics because the sector is complicated and multidimensional. It can be time-consuming and challenging to stay current with industry advance and to acquire specialist knowledge. So that's all from me. Thank you.
An estate agent as intermediaries in the real estate market can deal with asymmetric information issues, claimed Dialect as 2014. Therefore, it is very important for a person to have a knowledge. The upcoming challenge to achieve this objective requires experience and knowledge in managing real estate purchase transactions. In this study, the states that when real estate agents have a good knowledge, the possibility of making mistake is low. This is because the duties of real estate agent including collecting data, preparing agreement, and protecting clients from opportunistic behavior. The ability of an excellent estate agent is highly dependent on communication. In general, having strong written and verbal communication skill is important if you want to sustain in this field. This is because a career as an estate agent is based on relationship. Effective communication is important for business success. Effective communication is essential to a successful business deal from the first conversation to the post-over stage. Verbal ability is where effective communication with prospective is very important and necessary at every point of interaction. An estate agent needs to be able to speak verbally to be seen as a competent and reliable agent can be very helpful in making both parties agree. Next is by developing trusting relationship with customer, networking in the real estate market will enhance the professional profile of business in the real estate sector. A real estate agent access to new commercial prospects will increase as will the reputation of an estate agent. With strong networking, agent can go beyond the normal range of real estate market activities by developing a network. With this, having a strong network, agent may often find out about upcoming property sales even before they are announced and put on the market. To become a legitimate and credible estate agent, an estate agent must have sufficient qualifications. Qualifications and difference between real estate age, training, and education. Real estate agent and consultant do not need to have any particular schooling. The Board of Appraiser, Real Estate Agent and Property Management, BOVIA, will require them to obtain a license before an agent can work as real estate agent. A real estate agent must complete the required training and pass tests to qualify for a license before disposing of property. Last is an estate agent who is capable willing to learn. This is because the real estate business scenario is now more about of the technology, Internet of Things, IoT. This tool and technology used to conduct business in real estate also continue to evolve. Therefore, real estate agent must always be ready to change and adapt. This is because with this technology, real estate transaction will be easier and thanks to advance in technology-based technology. The last is the criteria of a successful estate agent is to constantly improve skills. Real estate agent skills are a collection of ability that agent use to fulfill their obligation to client in contract negotiation, property value research and closing sale. This constantly improving skill help agent in managing the various stages that come before the sale or acquisition of the final property. It is also used by real estate agent when managing the legal aspect of the sale, such as mortgage, term, deeds, rate, and contracts. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Faiza, represent about methodologies. For this case study, we will use the qualitative methodology. The procedure for carrying out the study consisted of completing a review of the relevant literature, collecting data, analyze the finding. And for the interview is the one way to implement this methodology. This interview involved one person only. He must play the role of the interviewer. In most cases, this requires face-to-face interaction with direct or indirect personnel.
My name is Nur Ilya Anis Fenty Zanuddin. Data analysis and finding the challenges into a real estate agent. Challenges faced by real estate agent from owner. First, increasing rental price suddenly or abruptly make negotiation with tenant challenging and affect the agent's ability to attract new tenant. Second, has two names associated with a single property, lead to confusion and potential legal issue. Third, irresponsible owner who neglect maintenance and repair create challenges for agent in managing property issue. 4. Lack understanding of the rental payment structure and payment commitment make financial management challenging. 5. Do not value or listen to the opinion or advice of agent. Hinder effective representation of their interest. 6. Have limited education or knowledge about the real estate industry or pose obstacle for agent. 7. Have poor communication skill, impeded the smooth flow of information and decision making processes. Challenges for the tenant. From the tenant, do not fully understand the term and condition outlined. Rental agreement leading to potential conflict or misunderstanding. Second, tenant has habit descriptive or unruly behavior, particularly among student tenant. Create challenges in maintaining a harmonious living environment. Third, issue related to rental payment, such as tenant frequently providing emotional reason for delay or inconsistent payment, create financial difficulty for agent and property owner. 4. Social problem, such as conflict or dispute between neighbor, require agent intervention to address and resolve. 5. Security problem, tenant on negligence or lack of awareness can pose challenges in ensuring a safe living environment. 6. Renting rule, challenges related to the management of the property and addressing individual tenant needs. Hygiene and maintenance issues such as proper garbage disposal arise and require agents to educate and enforce compliance. 8. Negotiating deposit amount. Some of tenant is prefer lower deposit. The challenges faced by real estate agent in terms of market. First, a reference prefers to rent rather than buy home due to factors such as the absence of loan obligation or the desire for flexibility. Second, younger demographic seeking high-rise property that provided parking space and full furnishing such as like apartment. Third, meeting the demand for comfort and amenity, willing to pay more for high level of comfort and convenience. Four, lastly, the need for some property owner to outsource tenant related issue the property management company, resulting in agent needing to navigate complex service dynamic. Criteria for successful real estate agent. First, need a true interest in the field to keep them going through the tough time. Invest time and energy into acquiring new skill and remaining at risk of industry. Second, create and maintain excellent relationship with many people organizations such as banker, lawyer, property developer, and government official. Make this agent job easier. Third, improve their knowledge. Always expand their expertise in all domains, especially relevant to real estate agent. Fourth, discipline and honest. Handling sensitive information, accessing property, and maintaining professionalism require honesty, transparency, and ethics. 5. A certificate of recognition to oversee the system and operation. Prove the agent grasp of the firm management processes. 6. Current the market circumstance, trend and industry. Modify their strategy, anticipate market development, and may educate client decision by remaining updated. 7. Learn about disturbed property transaction, customer need, and complex difficulty by working in a strong firm with a big caseload. And lastly, crucial to learning, improve their knowledge, perspective, and skill by taking such as join a class about real estate agent. Thank you.
For the conclusion, every real estate agent have their very own successful history and successful career never come to an end. It all depends on how individual choose to look at it and how much effort they put into it. Some people may have greater successful than others.